planning. And at this point, because unfortunately this event, this crime was so successful, the planning had to really had to go to make it successful. That's where the warning behaviors come from. And it's possible that this person has been talking about it, maybe in a very oblique way, to other people, talking about, well, you may want to turn the news on, New Year's Day, something big is going to happen. It's amazing what people want others to know about what they're going to do and what they're planning, because they want the credit for it.
Another thing we heard, Mary Ellen, from the FBI is that possible improvised explosive devices were found nearby, but they are being cautious in saying it is unclear right now if that is related to this incident. If you can talk about the search for, in a situation like this, we're talking about a wide area, Bourbon Street, the heart of New Year's. How do they cover ground and look for devices in a situation like this?
Yeah, that's a great question, because that requires a lot of manpower, but it also requires a lot of specialized manpower to be able to do that. Again, it goes to this whole idea of planning. Was this an offender who got to that location before early this morning and maybe planted devices beforehand? I mean, that's the extent to which they're looking for the kind of effort that this person put into it. Was this somebody that had maybe help that went into the area in New Orleans to make sure that there were places where they could secrete devices or firearms or other things that the offender thought he might need, depending on how long he was able to carry out this lethal attack. So what they do is they'll saturate the area, and people will know what to look for. The agents and the officers will know what they're looking for, because they have to take certain precautions. If there were explosive devices that were planted down there ahead of time, you have to know what you're looking for. You have to know what the device looks like. You have to know the potential damage that device can inflict on people if you come up against it. What will trigger the device. So there'll be a lot of training, education on the ground before people go into this area in New Orleans and start looking for things. But they will saturate it with the manpower, but they'll be very careful to do it, because if there are devices, they could be very volatile and very dangerous. They just don't know at this point.
All right, we've been talking with Mary Ellen O'Toole, former FBI agent and profiler. Stick with us, Mary, but right now it is the top of the hour, and Americans are waking up to a national tragedy on New Year's. Extended coverage right now of a mass casualty incident overnight in New Orleans. At least 10 people were killed when a truck drove into a crowd of New Year's Eve revelers in the city's world-famous French Quarter. About 35 people were transported to hospitals with injuries. The driver smashed through barricades at a high rate of speed, hitting multiple people. The suspect then got out of his vehicle and shot 2 officers. They were wounded, and we're told they are in stable condition. Sources are now telling CBS News the gunman was killed in the firefight. Now, let's play some tape of what the mayor and New Orleans police officials said in a briefing earlier this morning.
We had this event started at about 3:15. It did involve a man driving a pickup truck down Bourbon Street at a very fast pace, and it was very intentional behavior. This man was trying to run over as many people as he possibly could. It was not a DUI situation. This is a more complex and more serious based on the information we have right now. With respect to numbers, we have right now, and as you already know, this could change throughout the day. We do know that there are 26 injured people who are at UMC Hospital. We know we have 4 at Turo, 4 at Ochsner Baptist, 1 at Tulane, but even as I was walking out the door, I believe I have an unconfirmed additional people who have been taken to other area hospitals, possibly on the east side. But we will give you as many correct numbers as we can as the day progresses. It is a very tragic situation for me to tell you that we know we have 10 people that this man killed on Bourbon Street. That is why We do not